Okay, Allison is going to tell us about the day passes, the new thing for name at a convention. And I have a couple questions here already in the chat box. Everyone mute yourself. I want no comments, no nothing while Allison is talking. Then we'll put your questions or comments in the chat box. We'll go through those afterwards. And we'll also, if we catch anybody talking, Barbara or I will mute you. Okay, Allison,
All right,
welcome.
thank you. I offered to do this little chat because there's a lot of false information going around already. Um, Kim and I have been getting a lot of emails about the day passes and people assuming what's going to be happening, and everything that they have been assuming is absolutely not true. So I guess my first thing is, if you don't know an answer, if somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer, please, please, please tell them to email me or Kim. Probably more me right now because Kim's still trying to get through all the wait list. We did increase registration to 350 people, and we still have a wait list of over 60 people. This is totally unprecedented. We have not had a convention this well received in a very long time. Another misconception that several people have had is that they were wishing that we would have told them sooner about the day passes, about before we registered. To be perfectly honest, the day the registration opened up, January 13th, the board was actually in a face-to-face meeting. We have two face-to-face meetings a year, one in January and one at the convention. It just happened to be the January one was on the day of opening registration. Kim was in the meeting, and during the meeting, she's just showing us how many people are registering. I had a whole agenda that we were going to be working on, and 2 hours in, Kim goes, "We just sold out on the convention." So I totally scrapped our whole agenda for the day. And I said, okay, we're going to figure out how we can get more people to come to convention. So this is what we literally did at our face-to-face. It is not something that we could have told anybody beforehand, because this wasn't even conceived of or even thought of before opening registration for this house party. So that's the first misconception that I want to totally debunk. This all came about because Franklin sold out so quickly. If Franklin would not have sold out so fast with over 100 people on the wait list, we wouldn't have day passes. So I just want that to be totally clear. Day passes are basically just that. They're going to be $30 for name members, and that will allow you to be able to take a workshop, theme luncheon, whatever you want to do on that day. So if you want a workshop that's either on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, that's actually going to be considered one day. So you only need to do a 1 day pass for one of those 3 days. So you could take a 3 day class if you wanted, 2 day class, or if you wanted to take two classes on a Monday and a Wednesday, that would still be considered a 1 day, because that's the only thing we really have going on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are the pre-convention workshops. Wednesday night is our gala. The board hosts that. That is open to anybody. So even if you're registered or not. So if you want to only come on Wednesday and just go to the gala, you can sign up for just the gala and not have to pay a day pass. So if you want to come on Thursday and do one of the registered workshops, you have to buy a day pass for Thursday. You will also be able to get into the sales room on first day. You'll be able to sign up for the Thursday night workshop and take the Thursday night workshop at the $95. And you'll be able to get in and purchase roundtables. Now, Kim and I have gotten some rather nasty emails and remarks because we're asking day pass people to be basically put at the end of the line when they're going into the sales room or round tables. But the board feels there has to be some kind of benefits for full registrants. And this is it. The full registrants get into the sales room and round tables first. It's not going to be like day pass people are going to have to wait an hour after full registrants get in. As soon as the line is done, the day pass people will go in. We just have to have some kind of a benefit for full registrants. And this is one of the perks. We are not looking down at day pass people. We are actually trying to expand how many people can come to a convention. We know that not everybody can do a full week. It gets rather pricey by the time you have travel and hotel and meals. And we're really hoping that this will allow somebody who can't do a full week the opportunity to go to a convention for maybe 1 or 2 days. And again, you can even buy more than one day pass. So that is the option too. You just will not get the 3 meals that are included in the full registration, which is the opening lunch on Thursday, the banquet on Saturday night, and the brunch on Sunday. You will be able to go into the exhibits. You will be able to go into the hospitality room. You will not be able to get the special little kit that the hospitality room has each day. That again, that's another benefit for being a full register. But they're going to have a little game. It's like a spin the wheel chance thing. You will be able to do that. I just talked to the hospitality today and they agreed as long as they have enough prizes for everybody, day pass people will be allowed to do that also. And also if you want, you can buy house party helper tickets. The only caveat with house party helper tickets is you must come back Saturday night after the banquet because you have to be present to win. If you just want to try and donate your money and maybe you don't get back, well, people take that too. But for Friday, you can do workshops. Again, Friday would be another day pass. We have registered workshops. Friday also starts theme luncheons. You'll be able to sign up for a theme luncheon. You can go to the sales room again. And then we also have the garage sale. Again, full registrants will get in first, and then day pass people will go in immediately after the line is done with the full registrants. Now, if somebody is a day pass holder and is a life member, they will be able to go to the life member reception that will be held in my suite. And then you'll also be able to attend the auctions. Saturday is our business day mainly. But if you want to take a theme luncheon on Saturday, you have to have a day pass. And again, you can get into the sales room without having to pay extra for public day. And then if you did buy house party helper tickets, you'd have to come back after dinner to see if you won. Now, if you bought a day pass for any of the days during the week and wanted to come back on Sunday for public day, that would be included. You don't have to pay for public day. So Sunday's kind of a freebie for you. I don't know. That's pretty much the long and short of it. So do people have questions?
If you have a question, unmute yourself and everyone else stay muted.
I do. This is Kelly. Allison, did I not hear you, or did you say that when it comes to signing up for the actual classes and pre-convention and the actual classes, that the ones who have registered get first dibs?
Yes, full registrants workshops will go live March 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-convention will be at 10 o'clock. Registered workshops will be at 2 o'clock.
Eastern,
Gala, Thursday night project, and theme luncheons all will go live at 10 o'clock on the 24th.
Eastern time.
Eastern time. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Day passes, and then any of the workshops that are not full will begin being sold on April 23rd.
Okay.
One other thing I should mention, with day passes, there are no refunds. If you sign up for a class and you don't make it to that day to get it, you will have your class mailed to you, but you will have to pay for the shipping. So kind of keep that in mind also.
Thank you.
Yep.
When is the last day that you can sign up for day passes?
We really haven't thought that far ahead, but I would say probably beginning of July. I'd have to talk to the registration people to see when they're going to actually print badges, because you'll have a special badge. But we haven't really got that end yet.
There's a question in the chat. Did you read those questions, Marcia?
Yes, I have. I was going to read them when we get through here, or
Oh, okay. Let me read this one. Will the number of day pass tickets sold be unlimited, or at an unknown time will they sell out?
As of right now, no, we have no plan on limiting them. You know, if you want to come, it's going to be probably, depending on what the workshops are left. I mean, if we sell so many day passes that every single workshop is sold out, I guess that's going to be up to the person buying the day pass on whether they want to come into the sales room early or garage sale or round tables. That's the only thing that's really going to determine. But as of right now, no, we're not limiting them whatsoever.
Okay, in the chat box, what is the difference between a day pass and a public day? And what is a public day? Well,
Public day is you're only allowed to go into the sales room and the exhibits. Day passes, you'll be able to do the garage sale on the Friday, roundtable sales on that Thursday, the Thursday night project, and the workshops. The public day, it's only the sales room and exhibit room.
And it's only on, what, is it going to be Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
what is the deadline to buy? Well, you pretty much covered that, I think, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay, then down here we have, what about the Thursday night project on Zoom? Which is not day pass, but well, I don't know if it is or not.
The Thursday night project for the Zoom will go on sale at the same time as day passes, and you'll be able to purchase that through the Create site.
Okay.
And then Kat Wingler has offered to be the person that's actually going to teach it Thursday night. It will be recorded, so if you don't make it or if you missed it or whatever, but she's going to be actually doing it Thursday night on Zoom.
In the same room?
Maybe. we haven't worked out the logistics on that just yet, but she's going to be doing the teaching, and she's a pretty experienced Zoom teacher, so we have confidence.
Okay, I think this has kind of been answered, but when can we buy Zoom registration for Thursday night project and get kit?
Signups will begin April 23rd, and then whenever Debbie sends them out, it'll probably be June or beginning of July.
Okay, and you answered about the Thursday night project on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else have a question to unmute and ask?
Would you repeat the times for signing up for classes for registered people, please?
Sure. March 23rd, 10 a.m. Eastern, will be pre-convention. 2 p.m. Eastern will be registered workshops. And then 10 o'clock Eastern on that Sunday, the 24th, will be the gala, Thursday night project, and theme luncheons.
Okay, and what time on the 21st, please?
21st.
On the 24th, what, they're all gonna be at the same time?
Yep.
And I'm sorry, I didn't write down the time and promptly forgot. Please repeat.
On the 24th, it's 10 a.m. Eastern.
Thank you.
And
Now-
basically we didn't split all that up because the gala is unlimited. Thursday night project is pretty much unlimited, and theme luncheons don't usually sell out real fast. So, and we have
Uh,
9 theme luncheons. So,
And I
you
have
should-
one other question.
Mhm.
With the start time, 10 o'clock on the 23rd, I understand that some people were able to register prior to the 10 o'clock start time for the convention.
Yes.
Is the start time going to be strictly adhered to?
that I have to talk to Shannon about, but yes, it should have been. It should have been
Okay.
even with the registrations.
It was
Um,
not.
I did not have control over that. So, I have to talk to Shannon about that one. I
Well,
can't answer that.
you
But
know,
it should be strictly 10 o'clock, but I don't know if she had set it for a few minutes beforehand or not. I don't know.
I registered at 6:55.
I believe you.
Okay,
so,
anything else?
you know, it makes a difference when there's a limited number of
Yes.
classes.
Yes.
If we all want to take the same class and somebody gets in because it was open 5 minutes earlier and I'm waiting for the start time and I'm screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the only thing I can say is as soon as you get on, just start trying.
Right.
Yeah, but it should be the time is the time.
Yes. Yes. And I will talk to Shannon about it.
Thank you.
I think what she's talking about is the VIP people got to register for convention like 2 or 3 weeks ahead.
No,
Oh, no, that
she's
was a whole month ahead.
yeah,
Oh,
no, she's
okay.
not
That doesn't,
talking,
that,
she is
no.
not talking about that.
no.
Oh, you mean about the actual day when everybody registered?
Yeah,
Yes.
Some people got ahead.
Yeah.
Well, this is so unusual that they fill up in the first 5 minutes anyway.
yeah.
We never, ever dreamt that we would sell out in 2 hours.
Right.
I was actually afraid, being the first time online, that it'd take us several weeks to get everybody registered.
Well, we used to have 1,200 people at a national.
Yeah.
So, 300 seems like not very many people.
Well,
Well, and we also have not been having regionals
Right.
because of COVID.
No.
Allison,
Yeah.
in the email we got from you about the day passes, it had part of your email, but not all of it. So could you put your email in the chat for us?
Sure.
Thank you.
And again, if you have people asking you questions, please refer them to Kim or myself. Because
Okay, Cody.
we have to squash all the false information that's already out there. I mean, we have several people that have not been kind to Kim and I and think that we're treating everybody with day passes as second-rate citizens, basically, which is not the case whatsoever. We're trying to get everybody that wants to come to convention to be able to go. And if you're upset because full registrants get more perks, well, then maybe next time you need to be a full registrant instead of a day pass person. I'm sorry that sounds harsh, but that's the reality of it.
Yeah, get a life.
And who's to say who's to say when people, I have a feeling if somebody doesn't get the class that they want, they probably will cancel. So if you buy a day pass and we have a cancellation, you will, if depending on where you are on the wait list, you will still be called to see if you want to bump up to a full registration. So just because you buy a day pass doesn't mean that's going to be the end of it.
Someplace there was about that the day pass was $65.
Oh, okay. We're also opening this up to non-name members. So a non-name member, their first day pass is $65, which is $30 plus the 35 for a basic membership. So that's where we got 65. And then if they want to do a second day, it's only $30 because then technically they are a member.
That's only fair. We need
That's,
to get new members.
that's really
Yep.
great.
And that's the main
Really?
reason why most people join name is because of the conventions. I mean, I hate to say it, but the Gazette isn't very much anymore. And if you have to have some perks for, renewing your membership for 45 years.
And you know, for somebody who doesn't know what happens at a convention, this is a good way
Good opening,
to
yeah.
test it and see if you were going to like it. And then next year you can sign up for a full registration.
Okay, Allison, what would a day pass person do? They were there for the full day. They don't have a class. What can they do? The hospitality room isn't open all the time.
It's open most of the time. During classes, I think there are some times that the hospitality room is open. There's other things to do in the area. Suzanne Larson has got a whole bunch of things lined up for, like you can go to, there's some houses and stuff like that. There's a really nice little downtown area. There's a really nice shopping mall right across the highway from our hotel. I mean, so there's that too.
Okay, so there's nothing really going on at the hotel for people who aren't in classes or whatever.
Except for hospitality room, no.
Okay.
But who's to say you might not have friends that aren't taking a class? You can sit and hang out.
Yeah, oh, yeah, right. Just wondered.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Two things. Will there be a listing of some of the local stuff? Let's say if somebody needs to go to a Michael's and because they forgot the glue and okay. And all these things that you're saying, they're going to be in the upcoming Gazette?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, the explanation of stuff?
Well, an explanation, and you can, okay, when at 10 o'clock at this is what you can sign up for, and this date you can sign up for. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I also hope to have a list of hotels other than our hotel for the day pass people if they want to come, because our hotel is already getting close to being full.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, I can fix that.
Okay, any other questions before I stop the recording?
Thank you so much,